That thing's on the fucking TV, man. Shit. Ah, shit. I'm out of beer. I wonder. Shazam! It fucking worked! Man, I can't believe I have fucking beer powers. That's so fucking awesome. I'll never have to buy beer again. Anyway, guys, oh yeah. Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, right here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Shazam! Alright, guys, like all my new movie reviews, I'm going to keep it short, sweet, simple, and to the motherfucking point. Alright, guys, let's get right into it. Shazam stars Asher Roth, I want to say Asher Angel Ryan, get it together. It stars Asher Angel, who plays Billy Batson, and it also stars Zachary Levi, who plays Shazam! And it also stars Jack Dylan Grazer. I hope I got his name right because he is such a good actor. He's also the same kid that comes out in It Chapter 1. And it also stars these lovely kids right here. And it also stars this actor right here whose name eludes me, but I do know who he is because he comes out in a lot of movies. Oh, that's right, he comes out in The Kingsman. This guy right here. I want to say that his name is Mark Strong. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Alright, Shazam stars all these wonderful people that I just mentioned. And before I go any further, I have to say one thing about this film. This film is fun, guys. This is like if DC and all the people who make the DC movies happen, like, just had a change of heart and were like, hey, you know what? Why don't we just have fun with these fucking movies, guys? And they did. And this movie is so much better for that. This movie is also a very good kind of on paper what a superhero film should be. This film is light, fun. There's action. It's funny. There's also moments where you genuinely have where you feel bad and sad. You know what I mean? This film, it's a good film, but that's not to say that it's a perfect film. However, I will say that it is so. It makes me feel so happy to see DC finally get its footing in this quote-unquote cinematic universe game. I mean Shazam isn't going to be able to go up against Avengers Endgame. I mean, you know, it's Avengers Endgame. They took them 10 years to make this fucking movie. However, Shazam is a good step in the right direction. I know I said that about Aquaman, and it is. This film is another step in the right direction. DC, like I said earlier, is really getting their footing, and it shows that they really want to make different films, and Shazam is a very different film than any other DC film that's been put out. It's fucking fun. I mean, that's the best way to describe this film. It is really fucking fun. Before we get into the review, let me tell you exactly what Shazam is about. Shazam follows Asher Angel's Billy Batson, who is a orphan, and you know, he's had a fucking tough break. Life has been beating this kid down. And so it follows Billy Batson, who he's ran away from like his sixth foster home or whatever, and then he meets these other two adults who are a couple, and they run like kind of a group home. And that's when Billy meets kind of his like surrogate family in the film. And the film kind of takes off from there. He meets Jack Dylan Grazer. I forget, Freddy. Freddy is his name in the film. He meets Freddy. And they kind of don't instantly become friends, but they become friendly. And Freddy kind of, you know, is the one forcing that on Billy. And it's a really good. I mean, this film, it doesn't get dragged down by all of the quote-unquote human story parts. It actually enhances all of the Shazam parts of the film, all of these, like, whenever he's just Billy Batson. This film is also a very good, it has a good message. The message is basically just, you know, family is everything, you know what I mean? Be with your family. And it doesn't knock you over the head with the message. Like, it's not like Fast and the Furious where, you know, Vin Diesel's fucking saying the word family every other fucking word. It's not like that. And for that, I like that. However, this film, it does have one big weakness. Shazam does have one big weakness, aside from saying his name and turning back into a kid. The action sequences in this film are kind of weak. I was hoping that they'd be more epic and they would make more use of his lightning power in the action sequences. That's not to say that they're not fun, but that's kind of all they are. They're just kind of fun, and there's not really any weight to these action sequences, you know. But I can kind of give them the benefit of the doubt or some wiggle room because, you know, Billy Batson is a kid. He's not Batman. He's not going to have all of this martial art expertise, so to speak. He's going to fight like how a kid would fight. So I guess for that, I can give it kind of a pass. But I still kind of wish that the action sequences were a little bit more, you know, they had a little bit more oomph in them. You know, but that's something they can work out in Shazam Part 2 because, you know, without a doubt, this film is going to get a Part 2. This film also has a couple of cool little, you know, Easter eggs and fan service for people that are fans of the DC Universe and that do read the DC Comics. I'm not going to spoil that here, but whenever you watch the movie and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, if that makes sense. Another thing that this film does really well is it gives everybody equal time. Everybody in the film gets equal time. It's not... There's no character in the film that I can honestly say, like, oh, if you took that person out, it wouldn't make any difference to the movie. Everybody matters to this film, which I like. I hate when films are littered with throwaway characters. This film doesn't really have a lot of throwaway characters. Another strong suit of this film is that it is a comic book movie. This film, it does not take itself seriously whatsoever, and it really... plays off of Zachary Levi's performance as Shazam. He is really able to capture kind of that innocent, childlike wonder that makes Shazam such a likable comic book character. So for that, I gotta give Zachary Levi a high five for that one, and I'll even give Asher Angel a high five for his performance because he does give a good performance. I wouldn't be surprised if this kid, Asher Angel, shows up in more big blockbuster Hollywood films because he's got the goods. He's a great actor. So is Jackie Dylan Grazer. I hope I'm saying his name right because this kid deserves all the fucking praise. I want to see him in more things because he is such a great kid actor. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think I kind of covered all the bases as far as Shazam goes without giving away too much. Oh, the one thing I didn't cover, the villain of the film, Dr. Savannah. He is, you know, I'm not going to stand here and say that I know everything about Shazam because I wasn't even aware of this villain of Shazam. I wasn't aware of his existence in the DC Universe film and or comic. But I have to say, Mark Strong pulls off a good villain performance. One thing that these DC movies were having a hard time with was having a intimidating villain. And Mark Strong's Dr. Savannah is pretty fucking intimidating. Whenever he's doing his thing, you could see like, alright, that guy's scary. He's imposing. So for that, I gotta give him a good job, Mark Strong, if that is your real name. Alright guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. I mean, at the end of the day, Shazam, it's a very fun comic book film that it's how comic book films should be made, in my opinion. It's light, it's fun. It's not overly complicated. The lead character, the main protagonist is fun. You want to root for him. He's charming. But those action sequences, they leave you wanting more. They are very lacking, and that is a big kick to the nuts for this film. So for that, I gotta give this film a 7.5. It would be an 8, but those action sequences brought that score down just a little bit. But that's not to say that Shazam isn't a worth watch. If you love superhero movies and you were looking forward to watch this movie, finish this review and go out to the theater and purchase some tickets to watch Shazam. So Shazam is a well worth it watch at 7.5. Alright guys, I'm Ryan T, and I'll see you in the next one.